Nice to meet you. You need worker today? Oh, nice. Okay. I'm just trying to become one of you roofers, one of you real roofers. I'm just a salesman. Thank you, sir. I guess I did not get hired. Rejected, man. I guess they don't want a gringo. Today we're in the day of a life of a $17 million roofing producer. This is the very best real deal roofing salesman in the country. Hands down, he has a core value added to the company. We called it care. 8 figures in 1 year. Mike is the first person to earn equity in our new salesperson to equity program. Today, the secret to Mike's success is follow-up. What exactly a $17 million producer does on a daily basis. Mike.
It's been quite a journey, so a few different things. My life, I've been a personal trainer, been a medical weight loss specialist. I worked in the medical field, done cold call sales for real estate. And what really attracted me to roofing when I heard about it, I saw it as an opportunity just from hearing what I've heard about some companies that may not have it together. I saw it as an opportunity to really help people and really make a lot of money while doing it. The more people you helped and the better you service them, it equaled the paycheck.
You see that tarp over the top of that roof? We put that job on roller skates. That's because the roofer didn't follow up, the roofer didn't add certainty, and if you don't want me putting your jobs on roller skates, you don't want to lose your jobs to the tougher, stronger roofer, then you need to train with the best. That's me, baby. You can do it 3 days a week. We got live Zoom trainings. You can train with me every day in my online university, and we got something that no one else has got, an insane cheat code to door. Check it out. Look, it's a community, it's a WhatsApp, Sky Diamonds University. Check the link in the description. Free trial, check it out.
Yeah. So this is my mobile office right here. I absolutely love my 2023 Kia Sportage. The one thing I love about it is my 18-inch CompQ sub. So usually I have a filing cabinet back here, but yesterday I pretty much moved into an Airbnb for 2 weeks to work. You want to talk about enjoying music on long road trips? This really helps a lot.
You got to be agreeable with adjusters and be professional. Those guys weren't adjusters, they were roofers. That's why I gave them boot.
At the end of the day, if you're nice with people, they typically want to help you, and everybody that has something to teach is willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Talk to the adjusters, I'd be honest with them. I say, hey man, look, I'm a little bit new. Could you help me out? Because what do you think about this over here? Little small talk, and became friends with lots of them. What do you think about that over here? What is this right here? And it got a lot of approvals and it worked.
To a new rep that's just getting started, chart us through your first 6 months.
For your first 6 months, your goal is to build that pipeline. When you're looking to build that pipeline, you're looking for speed. You're looking for volume. Volume is always king. So roadmap in the beginning, building the pipeline, your quickest path to building that pipeline is going to be shingle jobs. And now when you build that pipeline and you start getting those shingle jobs, when you follow through with the care method and you really care about your jobs, you're going to build that referral funnel and literal references overnight. You treat everybody as you would want to be treated if you were them. So if I'm trusting you with my house, I want to be informed every step of the way. Sounds so simple, but not very many people do it, and it goes a very long way. Every single email that goes to the insurance company, you're CC'd on, you're getting a follow-up call. Anything that happens, you're going to be made aware in real time. Constant and thorough follow-up.
How does one penetrate a gated, no solicited neighborhood that's really stuck up?
Hey, is this Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I'm busy, sorry.
Mr. Johnson, real quick, I get it. I don't want to take up a bunch of your time. I'm working with a few of the neighbors in the neighborhood, and what I'd like to do is come and give you a photo report because I think you may have damage to your roof.
My roof is probably good, sir. I've had a couple people look at it, I'm good.
The thing is, there's a lot of people out there looking at roofs, but not a lot of people well versed in the process. Not a lot of people really do what we do. What did they say about your roof when they looked at it?
They said it was fine. I had a couple years.
If you had an issue going on with your roof and there was an option, rightfully so, where you shouldn't be held responsible because it's related to storm damage, would you want to know?
Yeah, I'd want to know. Yeah.
So that's really what I'm doing. And look, I'm not coming there trying to pressure you to sign anything. Right. I'm not.
Come on out here. That's fine.
All right, beautiful. I'll see you tomorrow too.
Okay, that'll work.
See you tomorrow too.
You got to get these roofs bought. You're actually good at turning a denial to an approval without a public adjuster. How do you do that?
I explain it to the customer. A public adjuster can represent you an attorney could represent you is I can represent your job. My conversation is, look, we've got damage to this tile here, we've got damage here, we've got that. I understand you guys are saying repair, but how can I repair that? Hundreds and hundreds of pictures. And then what I'll do is I'll create a photo report highlighting a really good chunk of what the real damage is, and you know what we're looking at that's legit.
And that's how you get to be a $10 million producer. Mike was able to level up as a $10 million producer and become equity owner in our company. Exactly how did you do that, and what's your vision for this in the future? How many, for potential other salespeople, what do you think about our RCA and this opportunity? What do you think about our platform?
So this is a great opportunity like no other, and really I'm a testament to the opportunity, because again, coming in, I don't have crazy talents, but what I do have is I will not quit. There's an opportunity there. Came into the company, all the tools were there. We've done tons of builds, got a good name, been around for a while. If I can give one piece of advice, you don't let your highs be too high and you don't let your lows be too low.
We're pulling up right now, so let's go. Guess what, roofers? Sometimes working harder isn't gonna get you what you want, knocking on more doors. Hey, look, if the guy that worked the hardest got paid the most at my company, these guys would be the highest paid people in the company. Look, you're working too hard, selling your own jobs, doing your own production, and I want to show you how to get out of the grunt work. Here in the last couple years, I had to completely revamp my company. I had to go from insurance to retail. This is a retail project. Now, ironically, one of the best things I did was get more in the field, leading as a sales manager, documenting the content and duplicating myself while I did the grunt work. Look, click the link below, because this allowed me to scale without high overhead. And if you're watching this right now, whether you're stuck selling your own jobs, doing your own production, or you're on the crew, you need to learn a better way to get leads, hire salespeople, sell roofs through insurance, but get paid like retail. And we're gonna go through my most successful case studies, one of which grew from 3 million in sales to 3 million in profit and was offered 24 million here recently. We turned it down, and if you click link below, we'll show you why. We're scaling to $1 billion, and we're using a playbook we'll give away in a free training. It takes 10 minutes, and click link below. Mike, next door we got 60 buildings. I've talked to the president. Everybody's good. We just got to get in front of the whole board and create a quorum. I want these droned, I want this one droned, and then we're going to the president. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too?
We're finishing up next door.
David's
Taking
not
some
here.
pictures.
He's actually
Oh
in a
my
meeting
God.
down at the office.
Yeah, they're
he's
doing
in
the
the
board
the little side
All right.
room there.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll do it. Thank you.
All right.
Wouldn't that be great if we walked in on a board meeting? That's all I can tell you, because I don't know what the is about to happen. What you doing, bud? Hey, we're finishing up next door. Kind of saw the roofs get pulled off.
Those are our regular roofs that are 15 years old.
You're the property manager?
I am, I'm Jeff.
Jeff, nice to meet you, brother.
I'm meeting with our insurance agent.
Yes, sir.
And David and our insurance chair on the board.
Okay.
Next week to
Good.
discuss these other issues.
Next door, we had the same issues, and what happens is sometimes if you cover up the damages, I did take pictures of those roofs, so we would still include the damages from those roofs in the estimate, because those were some of the damaged older roofs. When you replace them before the insurance company comes, you're removing evidence, and it prevents you from being able to prove, because those were some of the most damaged roofs. That is going to prevent potentially you getting $1 million. You should potentially.
That's going to happen.
We met the adjuster, we got approval, they were given $1 million, we replaced all the roofs, there was just as much damage on their roofs as there was on your roofs. So you had a repair plan, we were the repair roofers next door. If you replace 6 more roofs, inherently if those roofs have some of the best wind damage, you're removing evidence and it hurts for the total amount of the claim. If everyone's interest is getting the insurance to pay for the legitimate damage, because they got $1 million next door.
I think we came down to $750, and we have a deductible against that as well.
The reality is that the total claim is all the roofs, and they negotiate off of that. So they would pay for the roofs that are damaged, but you would evaluate every roof. And so if you have a large deductible, it's only a large deductible if every building is damaged and getting replaced. If only 1/3 of the buildings are getting replaced, the deductible is 1/3 of the size, because it's building by building.
So by my calculation, if we did about 5 of these, we'd save about $40,000.
I've been doing the condos. I know how hard it is to get everyone to agree on things. I did take pictures of those roofs, and I will still include them.
Okay.
And those roofs did have damage, and I still believe, like, even if we said for sure we can only get these approved, the claim's much bigger than that.
Well, we just put third nails into all the roofs. We just got new wind mitts for all of them. We just kind of upgraded.
I don't have a roof in here older than 15 years now.
Okay, but the tile roofs at 15 years old, they're literally dropping you.
How do you know that crack wasn't put there by a guy pressure washing the roof?
Because the pressure wash crack is a horizontal crack, and a vertical crack is from when the roof is lifted around the mortar. The mortar holds the tile and then it cracks vertically. When it cracks horizontally, that's from a power washer. And you had some power washing cracks, but you had a lot of roof damage. So the ability for you to repair and come up with like the best, cheapest way, it is the best way to property manage. And what we want to do is we want to prove the opposite. We want to prove that the tile actually is discontinued and you have to go out of your way to have a boneyard or to have tile specifically made, or you have to have it painted. The whole argument is I can go fix it out of a boneyard. We do have to prove that, and once I have an engineer walk the roofs and say these roofs are damaged, then it's not a roofer saying it, it's an engineer saying it.
Let me find out what time we're actually meeting.
Okay.
And then he can reach back out to you and maybe get you on a call.
Okay. I have project managers. I don't have to be on site all the time. It's normal for repair versus replacement. Should we spend the money or should we do a claim? And everyone that hasn't done a claim up to this point, whether it's a property manager, an insurance agent, or a board member that's in charge of insurance, there's always going to be somebody when you say a claim, they think you're going to get dropped.
We have a plan.
Thank you.
We have the Tuesday meeting.
Thank you.
We're going to talk internally.
Okay.
If we can loop you into the meeting, if it makes sense for
Yeah.
everybody to do that, we'll have you on the call.
Okay.
If not, we'll call you afterwards.
No problem.
All right.
I'm available. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Later.
It always happens, you know? It's like, I could have knocked your door so many times.
I didn't mean I was cutting you off at the idea of the deal.
Yeah.
But I think we got your point.
Yeah.
The point is,
I was beating a dead horse. I'm sorry.
that's all I was. Yeah, I think
I'm
you were.
sorry.
That's all.
Sorry, brother.
That's all. But I got
Sorry,
your
brother.
point. Like, there's a huge opportunity here.
Yeah.
The insurance industry manipulates people's perceptions, and we need to take that into account when we're looking at it.
That's
So I
absolutely
want you
true.
to know I heard you,
And we
I don't want to stop talking.
well,
all right?
more importantly, we're gonna be here when you're ready.
Frankly, they went ahead with these roofs.
And there's
without
nothing
talking
we
to me.
could do with it. There's
So-
nothing we could do about it.
so-
Now I know that wasn't you. Because our conversations, I didn't. It's all good.
Because I had brought it up.
It happens, but it's okay. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
I got to introduce you to the president. I was just Mr. Intense Lead. When I told him about the claim, hired the freaking retail roofer behind the board president's back and fucking took 6 of the roofs that we were going to do on the claim off the bitch. It's still $1 million job, and the guy still wants us to do the job, and the president is pissed that they went ahead with roofs. I want to introduce you to the president. Basically, I need a little yin to the yang because I just went super hard in the paint. Hey there. Did I miss him again?
He left.
Okay. I spoke to him over there.
Okay.
I wanted to introduce him to Mike, my project manager, but he's left off some reviews and stuff.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these. These are just a few of our references.
Okay.
I know a little bit about the situation, but
Okay.
I really think we can help you guys out.
All right, good.
deal. Thank you.
I didn't do too good at letting my highs get too high. I got a little emotional about getting cock blocked by the property manager, but that's okay. He seemed like a really good guy. He just didn't know better. We're going to pray for him. But this project right here was the one that we got $1 million for. We'd done repairs for these guys. We're their repair roofer. And ironically, I actually knocked the door. I didn't have it in my CRM. I just was cruising on the street, jumped on the roof. When I completed the offer, they told us that they had another roofer and then called our director of commercial, Joe. So we were competing against each other. Of course, we came together. Joe got to do the deal. This is the biggest deal of Joe's life. He's actually gonna make a big commission on this. This is literally a 6-figure commission. This is a good project, $1 million. But next door, I actually waited months to talk to them. There's 60 buildings, and the reality is they had damage. I just found out that some of the roofs that were damaged were paid for retail, and it wasn't the board president that paid for them to get it done. It was actually the property manager. What happens a lot of times when you tell somebody that they need to file a claim, that they have existing damage, you're gonna get someone like an insurance agent or property manager says that's a bad idea. Our rates are gonna go up. These roofers don't know what they're talking about. But how can you argue with the neighboring property getting $1 million? You can't. And we're doing a good job right here. And so I did confront the person that had the biggest concern, but if I get invited to the meeting, there's probably gonna be someone else. The good news is I got someone in my corner, there's a lot of damage and it makes a lot of sense. When you do a good job, your work speaks for itself. Now, how did I find that person? That homeowners association president, for one, I had to track him down using True People Search. I went to Google on the Florida Sunbiz website, determined where he lived, got his cell phone number, knocked his door, called him on his cell phone. He was cool as shit. I don't know why no one else prospected a 60 building, multi-million-dollar roof. It may only have $1 million in roofs left, but it's still a big job. Down here, Mike is working on another YMCA project. Let's go down here and see if we can get another commercial deal.
So while we were at the YMCA over in Euclid at the beginning of this, got an email that came in that we actually were awarded a second job for a different YMCA that we didn't even realize we were awarded the job about a week ago, didn't send them a contract, and we're gonna give them a call, set it up, start the job next week. First YMCA was 2 jobs bundled in one that was like a little bit over $1 million. This job over here that we were just at earlier was a 70 square TPO. It just knew the right person. Ron was driving by one day and saw people painting it. And on the painter's truck, he realized that he knew the owner of the painting company. So he went, talked to the painter, and we just got in that way.
Just so you know, Ron was the ex-video guy's dad and he got on $1 million job.
We're gonna give him a call and say, sorry that we missed that we had the deal already, but we're gonna start next week.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Mr. Darrell, I'm doing good. How are you doing? We will go there and figure it out. So
Okay.
I'll be on it.
All right, I appreciate it, sir.
All right, thank you. Talk to you soon.
Damn, Mike, that looks like another Rolex. Man, how many of those you got?
2 now.
It is good life. We got more coming. I don't know what kind of Rolex you get for 10 million. Jeez.
You tell me.
Comment below what kind of watch you think I should buy him for generating 17 million in business for our RCA. He earned equity in our company. This man is going to be cashing some big checks. Look, what we're doing is very simple. I coached roofers for the last 8 years and I've been helping guys scale to 8 and 9 figures. We've put 3 together. We're going to put 10 together. We're going to put 20, 40, 50, and we're going to $1 billion. Look, my goal is to create 100 blue collar millionaires. You don't have to be a company owner to be one of those guys. This guy's a company owner. He didn't have a license, didn't have insurance. He started with grit. And Mike, to wrap this up, man, final message to our peeps, to our friends, to our roofer brothers, our door-to-door guys.
Get after it.
Let's go, guys. Comment below if you want to be the next salesman to equity owner. Let's go.